Hey Pisces, welcome back to Peony Lore, where we happen to help you find the beauty in all things. So this is for all sun, moon, and rising signs of Pisces. This is specifically from the 1st of November through the 5th, which is a short period, but I will be back with taking things week by week for this month of November because it's very big in energy, just like October was. October was a huge whirlwind with those two back-to-back eclipses that we had. So Pisces, you in the perfect astrology are between the 1st and the 2nd house this week. Okay, so by the time the end of the weekend rolls around, we're talking about Sunday, you are splitting very evenly between the 1st and the 2nd house, which means the energies that are affecting you this week are going to have everything to do with your personal viewpoints of yourself and your 2nd house, which will be your physical body and resources. Now, the other big factor that's taking place for you very specifically is frickin' finally, Saturn is moving direct and has been in your sign for a bit of time now. So there could be some strong emotional energy that you're feeling, and especially with this Cancer moon and the Scorpio sun, all the water signs are affected, but you will definitely be affected by this Sunday because of the direct movement that has been taking place. And of course, your sister water signs kind of kicking off, and you guys having your own little little ocean of love fest, so to speak. You've either been really, really amped or you've been really, really tired. So I'm putting that out there so that you can see it. Now, if you're following the daily transits that I do, this will make a little bit more sense. So I just wanted to make sure that you understood that very, very clearly. Let me double check something else because I feel like, yeah, let me just double check something. So I'm going to give you a, we're going to do as always the, God, there's so much that wants to come in for you. We're going to start off with the sacred geometry. I'm going to get my thoughts together here. There's a lot that's coming in. Yeah, I knew it. So we always start off with the sacred geometry because it sort of gives you a little bit more of the theme of what it is that we're talking about. And this is sort of exactly where I was going. We have the clarity card, and we also have the surrender card that shows up. Both of the energies are showing in blue, which has everything to do with your clarity of thought, but also your speech. Okay, so throat chakra, and there will be some. The issue for a lot of Pisces, like I mentioned, with all of these energies pushing, is that you could be very back and forth in some of your energy pieces this week, especially by this weekend. So the universe is asking you to, and you have to a certain degree already just said, okay, whatever, universe, let me just roll with it, right? Because the surrender card comes in to let us know that we can be doing more, but it looks like you're already in the energy of it. You're letting a lot of things go. Now, I mentioned this on the daily astrology with Saturn specifically because there's a lot of karma that's being released. And so you are in the best position to ride the surfboard this remainder of the week. Let me see what else we have for you. So I'm going to pull 3 tarot cards that sort of bridge the energy through the end of the week, and that's how we're going to do it for next week as well. Beginning of the week, mid of the week, end of the week, just to give you a heads up. And then we'll clarify those with a completely different deck. And we'll use some oracles to support what's going on for you. I don't know what they're asking me to do, but you guys know, if you follow me, that I just listen to what Spirit tells me to do. So if they're telling me to go look at something, then that's what I'm going to go do. Yes, for the Pisces rising, they want me to say something specific. Let me go ahead and get my cards out here. Get these all laid out for you. So let's go with the first 3 tarot cards. Let's see what we have for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the remainder of this week. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The 1st through the 5th as we transition. Yep, Page of Cups already in the release position. There it is. 3 of Pentacles into the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, I like that. So there's definitely some structural changes that are taking place. Yep, I can see it. What is it that you want me to talk about? And then the last tarot card is, woo! You have 2. Yeah, of course you do. There's that release card. Come and have a conversation with us. Come meditate with us before you do anything that's big or specific. And then there you are coming back into your reading as the surrender, because you're looking for some clarity coming in. The moon coming in here with the star card, this Aquarius energy. We're going to clarify because I want to get down to the brass tacks of the topic. Of course, it's going to be very specific for many of you. And just because you have a personal reading with me doesn't mean that these don't apply to you as well. Okay, so I just felt like I really needed to just put that out there. With so much energy going on in Capricornius, I really do think that's what they're asking me to push you to, and I kind of already made that statement. So that's what we're gonna talk to you about. Your opposition in the charts is something also that you're gonna want to pay attention to. Here's your second deck for the remainder of this week, but also for next week and going forward. Okay. They are not letting me get off of this chart, you guys, so I'm gonna have to go back in here and take a look. What do you guys think that I'm missing? We will let the chart pull up. There's something that they're trying to pull my attention to, so let me just see what they're doing. But let's clarify this as well. So, all right. Yeah, I get it. So, because I don't see anything though. One of the things that they're talking to me about, you guys already know that you're okay, so your sign, the opposing energy that's always across from you, Pisces, is Leo. But they're also pointing me into the direction of what's going on with Virgo for you as well. I'm like, there's nothing going on with Virgo except that Venus is hanging out in there. So maybe Venus is something very important to you in your own personal chart. But pay attention to where Venus is. But of course, I think what they're trying to tell me is that the Piscean folk that are out there were really super affected with what was going on with the lunar and the solar eclipse, Libra and Taurus, because those are both Venus babies. Okay, so I'm just putting that out there. They said yes, thank you. Well, you could have just told me that, but they wanted me to see something for whatever reason. Other people's information with Venus. Okay. Let's keep moving forward. I will show you the cards here in just a second. More so towards Leo. All right. There isn't anything major that's going on in Leo's energy this week. Maybe they're pointing me into that energy for next week. But if you are feeling like everything else has been going okay, your opposing chart energy is what you might want to take a look at, because those are the things that activate you. But for whatever reason, they're pushing me towards Virgo. So maybe that's very important to one or two people, because I'm not getting it for everybody. So here's what we have. Let's go ahead and clarify this. Yeah, this is just, it's pretty much telling me the same thing. In other words, as you are looking into the energy of the first and the second house, okay? And because you've been in your natural natal home of Neptune for the longest time here, if you've been feeling a little bit kafluji and not having a lot of clarity because of that standard 12th house nature, they're wanting to let you know that by the end of this week, you are going to be letting go, just like I mentioned, of all of the other things, which is going to increase your clarity. And there will be some new choices that you're going to be making, especially when it comes to letting things go that you can no longer handle. But for some of you, it's going to have a lot to do with finances. Sorry for the, you guys know how it works. So we go into the Two of Pentacles, right into this 3 and 4 of Pentacles, which means for many of you, there's some sort of an increase that is coming, potentially from a job, a side hustle, a gig, or another resource that is going to replace something else that you needed to make a decision on very, very quickly. So therefore, the 7 of Pentacles is saying you're going to have enough to invest, and you're going to want to review this very, very carefully this week, because you're going to have enough to invest and finally make a decision about something that it is that you need, okay? When we get to the energy of the moon and the star card, whatever it is that's been challenging you is one of the things that the eclipse energy has been removing. It's the inability to move forward prior to this. And so now they've washed all of that energy away. They've eclipsed all that energy away from you. And whatever you've been holding as a struggle, that's completely gone. So if you feel like there, for some reason, there's still this element of you being on the struggle bus, by the time you get to this weekend, Sunday, that's going to be completely cleared up for you. I know this is one of the weirdest ones that I've done all day, but where it is that you're going is more stability. You're going into a strong stability, getting back to things that are going to make you happy. Now, here's the funny thing, because you being in your natal home should be making you feel good. So this is sort of like a complete reset by the end of this week and into next week for sure, about you moving through the remainder of the process. It's been a complete reset for you guys. So you are moving into stronger stability overall. Okay, is there anything else you guys want me to pay attention to? No, but I am going to write this down. Sorry guys, we want to pay attention to Pisces and Leo and Virgo. Some of you guys need that extra in my daily, so I'll just make a note, put that up here for myself, and here we go. Moving forward. We're going to go ahead and grab your numerology card for the remainder of this week. So not only are the numbers important to you and to other people, but again, I want to put this out. This is the surrendering to what Spirit is saying for you for the end of this week, the energy of 10, and just rolling with the homies here this week. That is important. You are ending this. Let's see what else we can have as a support for our Pisces. Sun, Moon, and Rising this week. Rocking the 1st and 2nd house. We like it. Relationship change. So we have the energy of 10 and we have the energy of 11, which is coming in. Look for 1111, look for 11. Maybe the November 1st energy date was super important to you. The 1111 energy that's going to come in this following week. Now, relationship change, okay, and I want to share it with you again. All this blue energy, throat chakra, and also clearing some things up for you doesn't necessarily mean that there's a breakup, doesn't necessarily mean that there's a hookup either. It just means that there is a shifting energy within relationship. So it could be a better relationship at work. It could be a better relationship or relating to the people that are in your family at home. But it also definitely means that you are changing and shifting for the better the relationship that you have with you and your spirit team. Okay? Did I miss anything? No. Okay, thank you. We're going to go in with the Dragon Oracle for you this week by the time you get to the end of this Sunday, okay? Yes, this is hilarious. My team is cracking up at me over here. So the Dragon Oracle for our Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The Dragon energy. Ooh. We have the Royal Blue and Gold, which is strengthening you to stand better in your own power and wisdom and awakening yourself to your own majesty. That is literally sort of the epitome of what it is that I've been talking about. You coming into a little bit more strength, and it's like a redo that you're getting based on this eclipse. It's a new cycle completely. So the Royal Blue and Gold Dragon, I like those energies. Making sure that you're standing in your power. I love that. So we're going to end this one with an angel card. Which angel cards do you want? They want the orange. So we're going to go with the orange angels for our Pisces. All right. Again, if you're looking for a personal reading, and I know this one seemed a little bit scattered today, guys, but if you're looking for a personal reading to pull your details out with either astrology, mediumship, clarification for you and your angels and spirit guides, because that's what I do, or healing, look at the description box below and it'll take you to my website and you can book a personal with me. All right, the angel card for our Pisces for the remainder of this week. What do we have? There's two. They said, okay, there they are. 1 and 2. The first one is the energy of self-acceptance. Accept yourself where you're at, period. You got to love yourself. You have to love yourself so that you have the energy and the capacity to love other people and allow those things, and you are highly protected. Call on your guardian angel. Your guardian angel is with you. Your guardian angel will help to manage your emotions, and they like to be called on so that they can support you with any physical, tangible, touchable thing that you need, but they are already here. So make sure that you call on them by this Sunday if you need additional support. And always, many blessings to you guys, and I will see you again very, very shortly for next week. Bye.